Hey, yeah, we're live. I'm always touching myself when I go on video, and I'm having a feeling that I need to connect you with the big yellow grounding cord. So I'm going to hook that in right now. Done. Very good. And hey, welcome. Thank you for hopping on. This is day one of the Drink Water Challenge at the Nourish Betty community. So welcome. And my name is Nancy V. Presser or Fawn X Presser. You can ask me later about those cool name changes. My name is Nancy V. Presser today. And I'm here to just start you off on this beautiful challenge. Hi, I'm glad you're with us. So today, introduction is why do we need to drink water? Why do we need to drink water, period? You know, I mean, yes, we can drink other liquids, but why do we need to drink water, period? Excellent. Thank you for the thumbs up. I love that. Hey, Mary. Excellent. So I have some notes here. So if you don't see me looking at the camera, it's just because I'm looking at my notes because I want to make sure you get all the funky science. And I will do my best to give you the science in a way that you can understand and that is accurate. So if I'm not accurate, feel free to call me out. I'm okay with that because this is just my interpretation of the science. So why do you need water? All right, number one, because your body is made of 70% water, basically. Yeah, this thing that you feel and touch and everything, 70% of this is water. Okay, so you need to nourish it with the stuff that it already is. Hence, you need to drink water. Two, water makes up 75% of all of our muscle tissue, 80% of our blood, and 90% of our brain. So if we're not taking in adequate water, you can imagine your muscles aren't working correctly, your blood isn't flowing very well, carrying nutrients to your body, and guess what? Your brain isn't functioning at top performance either. So brain, muscles, blood all need water. And then if we go even deeper, we want to kind of look at our cells. Our cells depend on water to actually function. Okay? So it's like, you know, you're at work, and if you don't have a computer, you can't really function, right? Well, our cells can't function if we don't have water, okay? If we're not intaking water. Another reason why our body needs water is because it helps with metabolic activity. Metabolism, you've heard the word metabolism. It's basically how we create energy in our body. Like we transform nutrients, excuse me, my nose is running, nutrients, calories into energy so that those cells can do what they need to do. So metabolism needs water. Actually, we need, let's see, normal metabolism activity can only happen, we only can do normal metabolic activities when our cells have 65% of water in them. That's crazy. So your cells that are helping you create energy, if you have less than 65% of water in that cell, you're not going to have a very good metabolic function. You're not going to burn calories into energy. You're probably going to store fat. All right? So for normal metabolism, you need to have, your cells need 65% water inside them. Water makes up a lot of the things that make up the body. So we have protein molecules, we have glycogen molecules. All those are all made up of water. So hence we're going to need water. And then water helps become a solvent for minerals, vitamins, amino acids, glucose, and other nutrients that the body needs to be made and is made out of. So you need water to help to move those nutrients into the cells. Your water is super important for a healthy digestion. Yeah? So digestion is about absorption as well. It's about transportation of nutrients. It's about how you use these nutrients in the cells. So if you are dehydrated, you don't have enough water in your body, that digestive process is going to be backed up. It's not going to be a happy flowing pipeline, right? We want a happy flowing pipeline. So you're going to need water. to have that as well. Water is needed for the elimination of your pipes, right? So eliminating toxins from the body, eliminating waste particles from the body. Yes, our body, we don't, we're made out of these pipelines so that we physically excrete or get rid of the toxins from the body, like through our poop, through our sweat, right? Through our snot, through the things that come out, that's toxins. But each cell creates a elimination process too. That's where all this gunky stuff happens. So if we don't have enough water in our body, that elimination of toxic waste that we don't need, it's like say you didn't take out the garbage, okay? I don't know, some people have garbage men. I don't have garbage men. I have to go to the dump, right? So if I let my trash get stored up in my backyard or in my garage, it's gonna freaking stink, right? And it's just I'm gonna have this piles and piles and piles of gunk and stink in my backyard. Just like, if you weren't able to, the trash people went on strike and you had all this garbage in your house and you had to store it in your backyard, it's a freaking mess, right? Well, think about that with your body. If your body doesn't have enough water in it, then you're just basically having this toxic waste, stinky ass crap build up in your body, and it's not leaving, and your body doesn't like that. Your neighbors don't like to smell your trash in the backyard, right? So you've got to give yourself enough water to get that toxins out of your body, because we don't want our bodies to be smelly and stinky and backed up. No, that's no fun. If you've ever experienced that, it is not fun. Water is also needed for this little thing called thermoregulation. So your body temperature, even the temperature of your body, the regulation of the temperature of the body needs water. Water is going to enhance your immune system. So if you're susceptible to colds, flus, whatever is out there that other people are coming in, if you take in more water, you're going to help to flush that out. You're going to increase your immune system's ability to work, and you're going to stay healthier, right? And water helps with your recovery. So say you had a surgery, say you do get sick with something, a really yucky disease, say that you just have a common cold or the common flu. If you're not drinking enough water, your body isn't going to be able to recover as fast. If you're staying hydrated, your body will recover faster from surgeries, from illnesses, from a common cold when you give it adequate water. All right, what else do our body needs for water? I know this is a freaking long list, right? I mean, who knew? Yeah, maybe you knew. Did you know? Maybe you knew. I kind of knew, but this is like huge. This is like, wow. This is optimum health, right? This is optimum health just by drinking water, something free that comes out of the tap, or you can get filters. And I do have an amazing filter for you. If you're interested, you can just private message me. Energy production. So how much energy you have. See, like I'm super energetic, right? Because I'm drinking this great water. Water is needed for energy production. It's needed for joint lubrication. So if you're having any kind of joint issues, water is going to help with that. It helps with reproduction. So if you're trying to get pregnant, water helps with that. All of those systems depend on water to function properly. And for optimum health, for our best health, right? We need to have water inside the cells and outside the cells. Intracellular hydration, extracellular hydration, okay? Because the cells must absorb water from the outside. They have to bring it in order to function and to do their activities, to create the energy, to create the metabolism, yeah? So you need water for all those cool things. All right, so moving on. So I've given you this huge list of why the body needs water. There's two more things I want to talk about this that I think are just like crazy scientific, okay? Crazy cuckoo scientific, right? When the cells are hydrated, so when your body is optimally hydrated, has enough water in it, yeah, it triggers this function. It's called anabolic phase, okay? Now, this is the one way that your body heals itself. So come on, folks. If you do not have enough water in your body is not able to run like the machine it was designed to do. It can't heal itself. And we all have something every day that we're trying to heal, whether it's digestion, whether we have a cut on our finger, whether it's eyesight, whatever it is. When we have enough water in our bodies can optimally work to heal ourselves. That is huge. And the other thing that enough water does, it helps to balance the nitrogen in our bodies, synthesize proteins, and improve our growth hormone production. So we all want that as well. Okay. You know, it's kind of like our bodies as a car. I've said this before. Our bodies are like cars, right? And if we're not putting the right stuff in our vehicle, it's not running functionally. It's not running great. You know, it's running like an old clunker. And I'm sorry, I refuse to be an old clunker. So that's one of the reasons why I'm passionate. See, I'm spitting, I'm passionate. Passionate about water, you know, drinking water, because it's so good for us. All right. So anabolic phase is when we have enough water in our body that it can heal itself. It can heal itself, kids, okay? Hydration equals body healing itself. Say it with me. Hydration equals body healing itself. Okay. Did I say it enough? One more time. Hydration equals body healing itself. That's anabolic phase. Okay. The opposite, because we live in a yin-yang universe, the opposite of anabolic phase is catabolic phase. All right. I forgot to say something about anabolic phase. Can I go back there real fast? I'm going to go back to anabolic phase real fast. Okay. Improved hydration to the cells. This is another benefit of hydration, kids. Reduces cell acidity. Okay. That's what breaks down the cells. Enhances immunity, which we already talked about, increases fat burning, we talked about the metabolic function, and repairs DNA. We talked about enough hydration heals the body, and it helps us resist viruses, thus increasing the immunity. Okay, I'm just repeating myself, but I just wanted to make sure you got it. Okay, now let's go to the opposite of anabolic phase, right? The opposite of anabolic phase. Anabolic phase means we have enough water in the body that equals, right? Equals body healing itself, okay? Opposite of that, catabolic phase, okay? The catabolic phase is put in into motion the moment that your body senses it doesn't have enough water. Crazy. You got that? The moment, the nanosecond that your body clicks in to the concept that it is dehydrated, you go into catabolic phase, which causes muscle wasting. So that would be muscle tension, right? Muscle pain. Cell hypoxia, which basically means that you're starving your cells, okay? They can't function. DNA damage, so your genetic code, you're damaging, and accelerated aging. Accelerated aging, my friends, okay? That's catabolic phase when you don't have enough water. Catabolic phase equals destruction, destroy, body fatigue, aging, low immunity, okay? The cells are thus more sensitive to free radical damage, which also causes damage to your body, and you're more susceptible to catch viruses and autoimmune diseases when you're not fully hydrated. So dehydration causes your body to break itself down. You know, it's kind of like a car is got the wrong stuff in it, wrong oil, and it can't function. Okay. Now, most of our diseases, okay, like aging, can be traced back to cellular dehydration, okay, and free radical damage just from not having enough water. Okay, so I just want to like share a cute little story with you. I'll let you digest all that information. Everybody just digest. Okay. When I worked in the skincare industry, I had this wonderful coach, shout out to Elizabeth Ibrahim, and she always said, when you're counseling a client about their skin, make sure that you also coach them to drink more water and have them come back if they have a serious issue like rosacea, acne, flaking of the skin, reversed T-zones, okay? Those are really common. Fine lines and wrinkles, okay? Just the fine lines, okay? Have them drink water, more water for 2 weeks, and then tell them to come back and see you so you can analyze your skin. Because if people come in dehydrated, it doesn't matter what beauty product you put on your face. I'm sorry, ladies, stop buying the expensive beauty products if you're not hydrating yourself. Okay, this is just a little tip to you, because no beauty product is gonna, no cream, no serum is gonna fix you unless you're hydrated. And I say that to teens with acne. So if you have a daughter or granddaughter or something who has acne, get them to drink more water, get them to dump the sodas and the colas and the energy drinks. If they drink water, it will help the body release those toxins and bacteria that are causing the acne and the pimples. It will clean out their pores. Okay, that's my little tip of the day. Let's go on. I want to recap, okay? I want to recap what we've been saying here. Okay, hydration, drinking water, increases oxygen in your cells, which you want because that delays and stops the aging process, right? Slows it down. I know we probably can't stop it completely, but we can do things that slow it down, okay? It helps your muscles to be more powerful and to function better. It increases your endurance. It lessens muscle cramping. And if you have those night cramps, you might want to make sure you're drinking enough water. I'm pointing my finger. That's really bad. I bet you don't like that when I point my finger. Okay, now I got an itchy nose. Okay, it speeds up your recovery from surgery and from illnesses faster. So enough water in your body, drinking enough water helps you recover from surgery, illnesses, and chronic disease, chronic immune system, autoimmune systems, diseases. It helps you absorb your nutrients better. Okay, drinking enough water, having enough water in your system helps you absorb your nutrients better so you digest better and you metabolize better. Okay, it removes toxins from the body. It helps your body do this more efficiently, and it's a powerful anti-aging component. All right, it kills off those free radicals. Having enough water in your system is going to help your cells talk to each other and help them function at an optimal, optimal level, right? Not just normal, not just below subpar. This is like optimum. So you want your cells to function at their best. All right. So I've educated you. I've given you tons of information, lots of fun stories, done the recap. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments below. Okay. But here is your challenge. If you choose to accept it, here is your mission. If you choose to accept it, okay? I would like you to write a post in this group, yes, or video, do a live video in this group. Name it hashtag hashtag day one. I would like you to tell us your name, introduce yourself, tell us why you're participating in this drink water challenge, why it's important for you to do this challenge, right? Because we all have our own reasons, but you need to be, my glasses are all askew. You need to be, there you go. Okay, you need to know what is best for your body. You need to be committed to drinking more water. So if you write out why, it gives you a little bit more oomph to your commitment level, okay? Tell us where you're from. We've got people all over the country in the Nourish Betty community. So tell us where you're from, and then tell us what you commit to, how much water you commit to drinking on a daily basis, and how you're going to keep track of that, what kind of measuring device you're going to use, or what kind of trick you're going to use to measure that, all right? So if you don't know how much water to drink, I posted yesterday in my video, which you should probably see below here. There's a website called H4H Initiative that will give you the exact amount of water you need to drink on a daily basis, depending on your activity level, your age, how much water, your health, how much other liquids you drink, and everything like that. So you can go to that website and find out exactly how much you need to drink, or you can just say, okay, I'm going to go with the 64 ounces a day, which is standard, which is minimum, okay? Or you could do half your body weight in ounces. That's a little bit better, right? Or if you have a serious illness, autoimmune disease, something that you're struggling with, or you're probably on medication for, you may want to up your minimum standard about 20%, 20 to 40%. But that's why I like to go to H4H Initiative and do the little water table consumption and find out exactly how much water you need to drink. And then two, your measuring tool. So I use those glass jars from Ball or Kerr because I know how much those are. I do, even though it didn't sound like I did yesterday in my post. I do. So I know exactly how much I'm going to drink per day. I just fill them up in the morning and then I drink them throughout the day. I know that when they're empty, I've had my total amount of water for the day. All right. So recap, you're going to do a post or a video in our group today to introduce your name. Tell us why, give us your why you're participating. Let us know where you're from. Tell us your daily consumption, what you're committing to, how much water you're committing to drink for the next 14 days. It starts today. So today is, you have to count today, and how you're going to measure that, what kind of drinking vessel you're going to use. All right, my lovelies, I am so tickled that you popped on today. I'm going to give you a quick goodbye. Again, if you have any questions, post your questions below. Do your posts in the group. Remember to name it hashtag day one. Okay. Why don't we do hashtag day one water challenge? All right. And what else can I say? I don't know. All right. I'm good. This is Fawn X Presser. I'm so grateful that you're on this journey with me. Thank you for joining, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to try to post pretty much at this time. I gotta go. Okay, bye.